What is going on, everyone? I am going to be bringing you guys a Let's Play to the channel, and it's going to be a Let's Play of one of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh games ever. This has actually been something I've been dreaming about doing for a Let's Play, and some of you are already looking and you know what it is already. Let's see how this starts. Ho ho! Goodness, it's been so long since I've seen this. That is right, people. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses. I remember buying this when I was a kid, and mainly buying it because I wanted the 3 Magnet Warrior promo cards. But this turned out to be one of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Games, especially during that time. This was before we actually got Yu-Gi-Oh! Simulators. You know, like, instead we got like crazy things like this and Forbidden Memories, which I might play. You guys let me know if you want to see me play that. I don't know if I could do it. That game is hard, and I never beat it as a kid. So now we are starting. All right, the British Empire in 1480s. The Wars of the Roses, a power struggle between houses of Lancaster, Red Rose, and York, White Rose, to decide a royal successor was nearing an end. With the Yorkists well in the lead, the reign of Richard III was but a step away. And in France, Yugi, Henry Tudor, yes, Yugi is Henry Tudor, the last Lancastrian heir, was exiled, forced to live a life of exile. The Lancastrian forces were rendered powerless by ancient cards of sorcery wielded by Seto and his 7 followers, who were known as the Rose Crusaders, served under his flag of Lord Crawford, a powerful Yorkist nobleman, which I believe is Pegasus. Lacking a duelist to champion their cause, defeat was imminent for the Lancastrians. In England, duel card games were still in a fledgling state. Thus, the Lancastrians had to look elsewhere for a duel master capable of facing the Rosencrews in battle? With this in mind, Margaret My Beaufort of Lancaster secretly requested a high druid to summon a duelist from another age. That's a crazy demand. We're losing. Can you summon somebody from the future that knows how to play Duel Monsters? Yeah, I got this. Simon McMurran. I was always going to call him Simon Macaroon. Let's see if I can do voices for the characters. Ooh. Summoned from the mystic circle of red and white roses, the one capable of harnessing pure power. There was truth to this legend of the Rose Duelists. Lady Margaret, I did it. Now we have the means for defeating the evil forces of Rosencrews. Oh, my apologies. In my excitement, I'd forgotten I was in the presence of the Rose Duelists. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Simon Macaroon. I'm not gonna keep up with that. Simon McMurran, High Druid and Servant of Lancaster. May I be so bold as to ask the name by which the duelist would I would like to be known? We will go, of course, with Ventus. The heck? How do I do this? I'm on a remote. Okay, that's the start button. I'm on a PS4 remote, so I'm used to playing this on a PlayStation 2, so it's kind of hard. Ventus, a fine name indeed. Now here's the situation. The year is 1485 and you're currently in Stonehenge near Salisbury, England. The British Empire is in turmoil with the House of Lancaster's rightful claim to the throne being challenged by the Yorkist usurpers. The power struggle is referred to as the War of the Roses, a name based on the badges used by both sides. A red rose for the Lancastrians and a white rose for the Yorkists. Right now, our kingdom is threatened by the Yorkists and their wrongful claim to the throne, all because the Yorkists enjoyed the support of the Rose Crusaders and their sorcerous White Rose cards. Using our Red Rose cards, we summoned you, Ventus, to this day and age. We hope that your dueling experience will defeat the Rose Crusaders and lead us to victory. You will help us. Of course, you will. Foolish of me to even doubt your loyalties. Foolish of me to even doubt where your loyalties lie. I was laughing because he's like, foolish of me to doubt where your loyalties lie, but you know, how do you know my loyalties? You just picked me from the future and just threw me in Stonehenge in the 1400s. Rumor has it that only the legendary Rose Duelist stands a chance against the power of the Rosencrux. We appreciate any help you can provide against them. Before I forget, I should warn you that the rules of dueling differ from here than those of your age. Here in England, dueling is governed by that what is known as the perfect rule. In addition to several minor distinctions, there are two major differences. One is the existence of movement or positioning, the other is the deck leader concept, which I believe is where the concept of deck masters came from in the virtual world arc in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters. I remember playing this before that and I was thinking, this is kind of like that. You even have deck leader abilities as well. The bad part is they can't be used in combat, they can't be summoned or anything like that, but you can use copies of them in the deck, from what I remember. Back to the story. These are two aspects of dueling that were lost in the process when the ancient sport of Duel Monsters was adapted to card form. The perfect rule represents these lost rules that were miraculously revived here in England. Perhaps a practice duel will serve better than explanation, shall we? I don't need any practice. Let's just get into it. First, Ventus, you must select the deck to duel with. It is important that you feel the vibrations of a deck leader, the minute resonations that ring true to your soul. The cards themselves draw their power from their energies of the Ancient Ones. The deck leader acts as an intermediary between the Ancient Ones and the deck wielder. Ventus, it is essential that you select a card leader whose rhythm matches your stirrings of your soul. I hate that the paragraph is like cut. Like, they can't just fit a little bit more in the bottom. It sounds so weird. Here are several decks from which to choose. Give it some serious thought and make your selection. Choose carefully, for the deck you select will guide you. For the deck you select will guide the destiny of your duels. Okay, so we have Fairy King Truesdale, Cruel, or Twin-Headed Behemoth. I remember as a kid, when I got this game, I actually played with Twin-Headed Behemoth as my starter, so I might go with something else. Seems to be a lot of things in here. Cruel, but we'll go with... Which one to go with? We'll go with Cruel. Yeah, why not? I did Twin-Headed Behemoth when I was a kid. We'll do Cruel. Or Kyrule, or whatever people like to call it. I think it's just Cruel. I see we selected your deck. So that's the effect of... Blah, blah, blah. Let me get straight. So that's the effect of the Celtic Rose cards. It looks like there is some truth to the rumor the Rose cards are incapable of time transformation. Whoa! Who would have thought that? Whoa, who's there? It's been some time since the Battle of Margaret, old one. Rosencrux, what brings you here? Only the member of the Rose Crusaders may call me by that name. If you may recall, I told you once before that you may address me as Seto. Or does memory fail you, old man? You're also blue. You should go to the hospital. And you must be the dreaded Rose Duelist. I must admit there is a certain aura of power emanating from you. I believe an introduction is in order. I am Settled, the leader of the Rose Crusaders. They are members of our little group who prefer to call me by the name of Sea Rosencruz. That's odd. How they go from Settled to Sea Rosencruz? I know why it's for us, but still. I ask you again, what brings you here, Seto? Mind your manners, old man. What else would bring me here? I come from the Rose Cards. After all, it was you who showed me how the summon capabilities would evolve. The Rose Cards are combined with the transfer powers of the White Rose Cards. You aren't thinking of attempting the Forbidden Rose summoning? If so, then the Rose Cards must never fall into your evil hands. Card sorcery taps into the power of the Ancient Ones. By their very nature, each card is a double-edged sword that can cut both ways. The Rose Cards are alone harness tremendous power. There's no telling what horrors one might unleash to the world by combining both red and white. You get pink. I will sacrifice my own life if I need to prevent any from uttering the spell of doom. The spell of doom, fool! The 16 red and white Rose Cards grant power over all. Druid legend has twisted the true meaning of these cards. We Rose Crusaders have sworn to create a utopia, free from the ravages of war. We intend to accomplish this within the power of the cards. And we shall do so by extending the rule of Wretched III throughout the known world. By the way, it was clever of you to form a circle of red Rose Cards within the White Rose barrier to summon the Rose Duelist. But you were foolish to come alone. This area is surrounded, and if you wish to leave with your life, you will do only so by handing over the red Rose Cards. Me? A fool? Then what about you? Are you foolish enough to actually believe the Rose Cards would remain here in my possession? Right after the summoning, I had the cards dispersed among the best duelists to keep them from your tainted hands. There's a lot of story going to this. My throat's drying out. Whew. Then you leave me with one option. I shall enlist the aid of your precious Rose Duelist. He's about to steal me. You take leave of your senses. And you speak too soon, old man. Heed my words, duelist. If you wish to return to your proper time period, you will require 16 cards of the red and white roses. The red and white positions must be laid out in reverse of the summoning order to send you home. You know the spell? Since you need the 16 Rose Cards just as much as we do, I propose a partnership. Help us grant the cards and I shall guarantee your return after we've achieved our ultimate goal. An absurd proposal. Do you think that the Honorable Ventus would even lend an ear to your ridiculous proposal? Seriously, this guy thinks very highly of me for someone he just summoned, and he's got me like down to a T. He's like, this guy, he's so loyal to everything, man. You'll never get him on your side. Can you be so sure, old man? Let me see. Simon's side has 8 of the red Rose Cards, while my side has the Rose Crusaders has possession of the 8 white Rose Cards. That makes sense. As the numbers are even, simple arithmetic indicates that you could side with either of us. But I'm sure you'll take into account who's winning this war. After all, who was desperate enough to summon you in the first place? That's a good point. You know, they're kind of losing. It's the reason they summoned me, but we'll see. I think it's quite clear which side is better positioned to send you home. Ventus, heed not the words of this power-hungry lunatic. Simon, must you resort to name-calling? I am hurt. I'll tell you what. Why don't we leave the decision to our dear duelist? After all, Simon, the duelist's future is not for us to decide now, is it? Well, yes, but... Splendid! In keeping with the tradition of the old Temple Garden, I offer you choice, duelists. Here are 2 roses. The white represents me and the red the old Simon here. For the sake of justice, choose the red rose. Stand by my side, duelist. Choose the white rose. It's the... Kaiba has such cool armor, though. But just gonna point this out. We're gonna play both sides. You know, we're gonna eventually do that anyway. But for this playthrough right now, I'm gonna just side with the Lancastrians and Yugi and Simon and Joey and all those people. How disappointing. Oh well, you made your choice, and I respect that. For now, I will guarantee your safe passage until you've met with Yugi. After all, I don't want our little game to end too quickly. That wouldn't be sporting. I look forward to the day when we meet again, Duelist. Until then. Whew, that was a long prologue. But yeah, essentially, I got to choose between the white or the red rose Duelist and see which side I want to go with and go home after winning this war for one of these sides. Oh, what's with this music? You hear that? Old Konami Yu-Gi-Oh games have such good music. Ventus, I present Prince Yugi, last Prince of Lancaster, a true Welshman in the hope of who we call ourselves Celts. My lord, may I present Ventus, the Rose Duelist. You serve us well, Simon. My mother was wise in summoning you from Scotland. You honor me, sire. Duelist, I am Yugi. Actually, Henry Duer is my name. This is so weird, but I find it tiresome. You may call me Yugi. It feels like they were just called Henry, for short. I'm sure Simon explained our situation, but it is only right that I request your services myself. I need you to return to England to put an end to the threat of the Rose Crusaders. Their white rose cards form a barrier that prevent my armies from setting foot in British soil. Although we selves have the red rose cards, we are but inheritors who are unable to wield their full power. In the hopes of reversing our fortunes, we gambled on a druid legend that spoke of a rose duelist. According to the same legend, one must use a deck whose cost is lower than an opponent's capture rose. Okay, I'll explain that to you guys a little bit when we get to that part. Card of another. See, I hate that. Why does it continue on the other side? It makes it sound like I'm breaking the paragraph so badly. I'll try my best to not do that. Let's see. I believe that it's important that you keep this in... I didn't do the voice. I believe it is important that you keep this in mind. The cost of your deck should not exceed the cost of your opponent's deck. I would like you to note that our resources have been presented to the limit. Pressed to the limit, recruiting is... to invade England by August. My troops will land in Milford Haven, Wales, and march on to face the enemy at Bosworth Field. Having all the Rose Crusaders out of commission by this time would be ideal, but as it might prove difficult, any reduction to their forces would be appreciated. Right then, let us part company and reunite in Bosworth. Simon will provide you with the details as to where and when we'll meet once more. Okay, I think that's the end of story. I have nothing against story, just that it was a lot. Finally, the game map is opening up. And, alright. I'm not even gonna look through my deck, I'm just gonna go through. Actually, should I just do that for us? See, yeah, we'll look through the deck, let's just see. What am I dealing with here? Cruel. Blackland Fire Dragon. How do I see the cards? How do I see the cards? What did I do? No current deck has been built. What did I do? I think I accidentally erased my deck. So start button erases your deck. Let me get... Okay, so that's how I look at cards. Oh wow, I'm looking at the monster. Okay, that looks cool. How do I put it in my deck? We're gonna have problems here. There's like no instructions. I think I screwed up. What is happening? I'll be back when I fix this. Alright, so I'm back. I saved the game, and I have my deck back. I don't know what happened. I'll try to figure out next time. Let's see what we got. We got Weevil, and we got Rex. And Weevil has the smaller amount of points. So you can see on the top that 854. I need to have less points in order to be able to play against him. Right now, Cruel is at 780, or I should say I'm at 780. So let's go against Weevil, because why not? Yes, I'm prepared to face the sting of your insect deck. The things that Lancastrians wear, their suits, is so weird. It always make their necks look long like Jinzo. Oh, goodness, the music. You know what? Some of you probably recognize a lot of this music, even if you haven't played the game, if you watch my videos, because I love doing this. Like, using Duels of the Roses music. So, let's see. So, I move Cruel. Oop, move out a little bit, and there's his deck master, which is basic insect. So, essentially, you want to move around this entire map, and there's field power bonuses all around. And as you can see, we have Forest, and if you know Weevil, he's using some insects. Alright, and ooh, this thing has been decreased. This is normally not this weak. This has been decreased too. And this. Uh-oh. My deck has a total disadvantage against Weevil. That's not good. Let's see. What does this do? No, I don't want to summon it. I want to know what it does. No, I want to know what it does. It has an effect, clearly. Okay, basic info. Special info. When this card is split face up in battle, Spellbinds opponent's monster for 3 turns. Alright, so Spellbind is essentially that player's card cannot move or change battle position. And you can only move if your monster is in attack mode. So this is a really weak monster that I'm sending out there. So I'm probably going to put it in defense mode. And how you lose damage is the same way in Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, through battling monsters, but you can also get attacked directly. The good thing in this game, you can move away from being attacked directly. A Labyrinth Wall? Let's see. Randomly selects one Labyrinth terrain space, transforms it. Selects one Labyrinth terrain, transforms it into normal, and transforms space where there was a triggered Labyrinth terrain. This card is, I don't know, understand how this card works. We're going to put it down because it's free to play it. And we're going to go with defense mode. Oh, I did that wrong. And I think that's... Oh, it's been a while. The map is all weird. How do I default? There we go. I think I'm going to end there because I don't really think there's anything else I could do. Like I said, this game doesn't really have anything in terms of instructions telling you anything. Remember, this is back in the PlayStation 2 where they used to give you a booklet. Alright, so his card has been spelled out. Oh, they don't even battle. I just spellbind it. Now, let's see how strong his cards are. 1,700. I might be in trouble. There's an interesting thing in this game where you can do fusion. So let's see if there's any, like, fusions I can make. Let's do a machine and a fiend. Do I want to waste a good fiend? Like, he's a fiend, but he's not... Oh, he's a warrior. Okay, let's do a machine and a warrior and see what happens. Let's see if there's any fusion. Oh, there is a fusion! Cyber Soldier? Or Cybernetic Soldier? Yeah! Okay, that was cool. Wait, did I stun? I didn't move it! I screwed up. I could have moved it. It has 1,700 defense. It would have been a good wall for me. So yeah, that's basically what you want to do. You want to start doing some fusion so you can make stronger monsters. You're going to have pretty cruddy cards. And let's see, I got 8 points to work with here. What does this do? No, I want to know what you do. Face up, all Shadow Specters are increased by 300. I don't understand why that matters. We gotta start getting rid of cards in our hand. Maybe we gotta try to find something in here that works. Okay, let's see. No fusion. No fusion. I think I'm just gonna go and try to bum rush him. We'll move this too just to scare him. And we'll call it quits there. Yeah, this is really, really bad. He's incredibly strong. I forgot how hard this game can be at times. Oh my goodness. He's stronger than me. I should have been in defense mode. Hey, I forgot about 3D battles. And all monsters have battle animations and defense animations too, so that's pretty big for during this time. It locks me in crystal? I guess it is made of ice. Are we gonna lose our first duel in this game? I think we might lose our first duel in this game. We literally don't have the power to handle these things. 1700, 1600, and 1700 attack points? These are far too strong. And now, see, now that he has an advantage, he can actually move 2 spaces. So I need to put something in the way. What does this do? Basic info. Attack of 1500 or less, it'll destroy it. That does nothing. Special, so spellbound for 3 turns when destroyed in battle. I mean, I like that, but I don't think that's gonna work. You know, we got another warrior, oh, this is a beast warrior. We'll try it out. That's not gonna do anything. That's not gonna do anything. This thing has 1500 defense. I'm surprised. That's way stronger than it's supposed to be. I guess it got an advantage somehow. Guys, I think we're gonna lose. I think I'm gonna lose my first battle here, because this is tough. Okay, that was my labyrinth wall. If for some reason it glitches like that, I don't know why. Alright, we don't need to see all the battles. I wonder if there's a way I could skip the battles. I know there is, but... okay. Because that could be time consuming, and I am desperate to just play... but I literally don't have anything. Even Bestial Butcher can't do anything. I mean... let's do a Fiend and a Warrior and see if that does anything. I did that in the wrong order, not that it matters. Actually, I could have fused it on top of my Snail and got the Soldier back with 1700 defense points. If it doesn't die, I'll do that next turn. Look at that, moving twice. I wonder if I could just turn off the... I wonder if there's an option where I could just turn it off so it never goes to it. Just to make things go faster. Okay, let me see. Oh, I accidentally just ended my turn. Well, trying to find an option on trying to... well, I guess we're gonna lose this one. That's old Yu-Gi-Oh games for you people. I gotta find a way just to be able to turn that off. And my stupid attempt to try to turn that off, I accidentally completely just ended my turn. Now I got more stars to work with, but it doesn't matter if I'm not playing anything. They're gonna gain life points. 1,000? I don't even think I did damage to them. No, so that's to surrender. We gotta do something. What can I put here? This powers up Fiends. By how much, though? 500. What about Kariba? What do you do? Is that for all my cards? That what we're gonna do? I'm gonna equip them with the paralyzing potion. That way it can't move anymore. So now I don't have to worry about that anymore. It's no longer a problem. And we'll move back to Mechanical Snail, and I'll call it a turn. So yeah, I'm in huge trouble. I got 0 ways of handling this guy. We'll move this to the side. Oh, something happened. So it stopped me from moving. Okay. Why is it okay here? Oh, because this is a mountain. Okay, okay. No. So what we're going to do is we're going to do... We got to waste some cards. So let's do this, 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 and then this. And hopefully nothing fuses. So now it has 2100 attack, but only on this little wasteland field. That's it. So... that's the best I can do. Hopefully all his stuff just move into the wasteland and I can just beat them. Because once they go into the forest, they're going to be too weak. And I don't know why forest beats fiends. Do I have like a field I can use? Woohoo! He attacked into me with that weak petite morph. Thank goodness for the dumb AI. That was exactly what I needed to be able to inflict some major damage, and this thing is never going to be able to attack thanks to the Spellbind. King of Yamimakai. Ah, goodness, that would have been great to put that on. Ooh, Coil the Haunted are transformed into zombie monsters. Okay, zombies are not weak in the forest. So what I can do is turn everything into a zombie, and then they'll have their power. But first I want to put things on board. So let's put that on board, and then we'll end our turn. And then when I turn everything into a zombie, they won't be weakened anymore by the force field. Then I can start going in attacking. There we go. There's our win condition. There's our win condition. Now, I only got 18 cards left in my deck, so I have to be careful, because when you're at 0, I think you lose? I'm not too sure. Now, we won't be moving. Let's... Air Eater is a really strong card. Man, we gotta start... Okay, so he can move 2 spaces, so it can move up to here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play Air Eater. We're gonna play Air Eater over here. And then we're just gonna end our turn. This is strategy, people. This is strategy. I was afraid we might lose our first game, but I think I might have a plan. Because right now, the Weevil's going kind of scared. Oh, Weevil's not scared anymore. I'm doing it now. I don't have much time. I got big boys on board. I gotta do it now. There we go. I would have loved to have Ushioni out as well, but... Wait, how do I activate it? I don't activate it! No, I screwed up! I gotta hope my things don't get destroyed before I activate it. Don't move that scorpion. Oh goodness, I might have screwed up. How do I flip the cards? Wait, I gotta find out how to flip this first. No, that's how I look at my graveyard. Oh, wait. Monster battle. I think that takes it off. That takes that off. That changes position, so what if I... That would work. Okay, that's how you do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw Ushioni on the board. Click on this. Activate it. All my types have changed. So 2000 attack, so it's strong. 26. 2150. Everything is powerful again. So I'm gonna start moving my guys in. And I still can't move Yami Makai forward because this thing is still too strong. So we'll wait. Alright, I think I got Weevil on the run. Unless he has like Ultimate Great Morph or something and I don't know about it, because his deck is getting low. Oh, there you go. Attacked right into me. I think we got this. I think we got this. I can just get rid of that spider since it's stuck there. The thing is, though, you can only have a certain number of monsters on board. I think you can only have like 5. So there's a ton of cards, but some of them could be spelling trap cards. So if I leave this here, that's one less monster he can summon. I'm pretty confident I could beat this. Ooh, goodness, Call of the Haunted came through clutch. Let's move Yami Makai over here, which got powered up by the Wasteland because it's now a zombie. Now, the thing is, there could be a whole bunch of spells and traps there that might hurt my cards. I don't want to run into those. Especially since I don't know if I have another Call of the Haunted or not. I think that's all I have, so this is my only turn, my only chance to make everything into zombies. What does this do? When destroyed in battle, it destroys the opposing monster as well. That is really good. But you know what? I'm just gonna burn. I didn't do it. I forgot to flip it over. I'm getting used to the controls. Infinite Dismissal. Spellbound. Please don't tell me that's forever. That's 3 turns. Okay, so Spellbound for 3 turns. It's called Infinite Dismissal, but it's not infinite. Thank God. King of Yami Makai. Let's move Hinotama. I can't do anything. Darn it. I screwed up by not activating Hinotama. Because now my King of Yami Makai is stuck at bay. I thought he was going to power up his card. Thank goodness. That was just to get rid of something. He's attacking into something. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't think I got anything for that. Yeah, I'm in trouble. Yeah, I'm in big trouble. Do I got something that can beat that? You know what? It's going to cost me some life points. Yeah, it's definitely going to cost me life points, but at least I can destroy his card. Let's put some 500 damage like regular Hinotama. 100? Okay, that's coming out of the deck. That is for sure leaving the deck. If he can always move into destroy this, so nah, I'm gonna keep it in attack mode. That card changed everything. He's attacking the Fiend's Hand! No! Oh, it's gonna destroy Gokabor. What a waste! What a waste! I can't beat him now. That thing has 2400. I don't have anything in this deck that can tackle that. I guess I just waited too long. He drew. I'm pretty sure that's his ace. This is worrying. Do I have another one? I got nothing. Fiend, Spellcaster, Dragon. Let's do a Fiend and a Dragon and see if... Oh, let's do it in the opposite order. Alright. Do you guys make anything? No. This is such an unfair field. I mean, I can't do anything. Everything I have is weak. Everything I have is weak. And he has all the strong cards on here. It's bad enough that his cards get powered up, but the fact that everything in my deck is decreased is garbage. I chose the wrong... Like, if I chose Fairy King Shoes, that would have been good. He's got another one. Yeah, we can't win this. It's the... Wow! That was the wrong opponent. Wrong deck, wrong opponent. I don't believe this. Well, Weevil got us good. Maybe I should have started with Rex. I mean, I just thought because he had the higher points. Lucky they don't take your Rose card. You know what? We got to get at least one win before we finish this, so let's see what happens here. He's probably going to have 2 out of King Rex as his deck master, right? Yeah, it's 2 out of King Mex. That's 2 out of King Mex, 2 out of King Rex. Okay, so he has a lot of Labyrinth Field. So... And the way to get to his opponents... I mean, the way to get to him is... let's move this way. Some of my stuff is powered up here, so that's not too bad. I think I'm going to skip summoning, because I can get Ushioni out next turn. Because you get... if you see on the top where it says the level, it says it has the number 4 next to it. Now, you gain a certain amount per turn, and that determines on the monster you can summon. So you gain 3 per turn. So as you can see, now I got 7. So that's enough to now summon out Ushioni. I also want to waste some things as well. So let's waste this, because I want to be able to draw into better cards. And we'll call it there. This is nice. None of my stuff is decreased. And if I get enough good cards from Rex, I can probably use them against Weevil. Look how strong Urabi is. Oh my goodness. I think I might want to flank him. So I might head back and summon on this side. Bistro Butcher. We gotta waste some more things, man. What does this do again? I can't remember. All faces of Shadow Specters increased by 300. I mean, that could be 1600. Yeah, I don't know if that's a good enough strategy. I don't know if we want to do the Shadow Specter strategy. Unless I had 3 on board and I kept powering up and powering up, that would have been great. Maybe that's the way it goes. Maybe it would have been 300 each. No, it was just 300 on its own. I'm not reading that correct. Also, I didn't move Ushioni, so that was bad by me. So we're going to move Ushioni. We got to call him Haunted just in case. I will wait until I draw King of Yami Makai for using that Toon World card, which is not a Toon card in this game. You know what? Wasteland powers up zombies. Everything I have will get a power boost too, so I'm going to build up board, and then I'm going to do it. Uh-oh, should I have done it now? Does he have anything bigger than me? Okay, he doesn't. It'll also mean all my stuff gets to move 2 spaces as well. Nothing big. We can waste some more things. This is that Cyber Soldier, right? Did I just screw up? I did. It was on the mountain field. It would have been strong. I mean, the Wasteland powers up fiends. I mean, machines. Ugh. I screwed up there. Also, I didn't move either. I gotta start moving. You know what? I'm telling you, it's that loss to Weevil got me all flustered. Hey, where's the... Call the Haunt is there. I'm not gonna summon anything. I'm just gonna move. Grappler. We'll move Barracks, Bistro Butcher, and we'll call it there. I want to see some more of Weevil's cards, so because I lost last time, you didn't get to see it, but there's at the end of a duel, there's a card roulette, and in the card roulette, you get to have you have a chance to win cards used by the duelist you just went against. So I would like to, you know, be able to see some of Rex's cards. That way I can use them against Weevil instead of just going with all these fiends, because these fiends are not gonna help me beat, you know, Weevil. Like, Durabi might be great. Maybe. Preferably, I would like to have the Wasteland Field spell. And I can move 2 because I'm a zombie. And we'll call it there. But show me something strong. I want to see, like, good spell cards or something. Because I have nothing that could take down another monster. Eternal Rest? That just destroyed all of my cards. I want that card. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm in trouble again. Eternal Rest just destroys everything? Or does it destroy everything with a power-up? If it destroys everything with a power-up, that's going to work against Weevil. We need to win this duel and get that card. Gosh. I keep messing with the remote. Where am I? Okay, let's see what we got. Nothing great. I think we might have chosen a crappy deck. I think that's just it. You could just chose like a really bad deck. Whoa, Dragon in... Oh, just the Blackland 5 Dragon. I already... Okay. This is bad. I did not expect Eternal Rest. Eternal Rest is essentially Raigeki. It's a one-sided Raigeki. That's it. It's just Raigeki. Like, who am I gonna grind against? Like, you can grind against Duelists, but, you know, you gotta at least beat some of them. This hand is so bad. I don't think there's anything in this deck worth playing. Everything is too there's no good strategy in this deck. I can't believe I'm gonna lose again. I really can't believe I'm gonna lose again. I chose the absolute worst deck. I really should have chose the Fairy King Truesdale deck. I at least would have had an advantage against Weevil. I haven't played this game in so long, so I, you know, didn't know would be the best move. You know what? This might be interesting. Good. I really don't know what to play. Nothing matters. All these cards suck. Like, badly. Like, there's nothing in this deck with good attack that can handle anything even with 2400. Unless I have a second Call of the Haunted, none of this matters. I need a King of Yami Makai and a Call of the Haunted. 11, 21. Yeah, what am I gonna do? I mean, that gets destroyed at least. Everything he's gonna have is gonna have over 2,000 attack points. 2,000 or over. I don't understand how I'm supposed to beat that. This game is super ridiculous. But that is old Yu-Gi-Oh games for you. Okay, Fiend, Spellcaster. Does this make anything? Like, all I can rely on are the fusions, and the fusions are garbage. Blackland Fire Dragon can't do anything. This is a horrible card. That's not gonna do anything. I can move the Paralyzing Potion, and that's it. I had this game won. I had it won. That Eternal Rest totally just wrecked me. I'm probably gonna have to grind after this, but damn. What do you do again? Can any of you cards do anything? These cards can't do anything. There's no good fusions. I mean, come on. Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. Something. I need something. I'm playing this on hard mode right now. Cruel sucks. If you're playing this game, don't play the Cruel deck. This deck is garbage. I can't beat anything. Everything has over 2,000 attack points. And I can't go after his field. This is such a helpless situation. I can't do anything. Nothing in this deck works. I mean, that's not bad, but what is it gonna do? I mean, it's kind of like a wall, but not enough. And it's behind me. You know what? I just thought of something. It's a machine. If I had a dragon, I can probably make Metal Dragon. Metal Dragon is a possibility, right? Let me see if there's any more dragons. Oh god, everything is just sucky. 6 cards left in my deck and this is all I got. What does this do? 50 damage to my opponent. Do these fuse? I mean, at least there's something in the way. We'll let that go. Maybe... I'm gonna lose. Well, maybe I should restart this and choose a different deck. I think I might restart this game and choose a different deck. This deck sucks. It has no good... It can't do anything. Air Eater? I mean, Air Eater is like... I mean, Air Eater is something. You know what? I'm gonna attack into this. If I lose, that's it. I lost my best card. Okay, I lost my best card. Yeah, this is done. I got 3 cards left in my deck. Well, let's throw Air Eater. Yay! These are the first 2 guys. I can't beat the first 2 duelists. Hey, what do you do? Get yourself in defense position, or your machine monsters are increased by 300. Well, that would have been useful. My deck literally has nothing else. Hey, let's do Air Eater fused with Cyber Soldier. Okay, yeah, we lose. That's done. Can't beat any of these guys with these decks. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. None of them? I can't beat... Is there anywhere else I could go? I can't beat these guys. Can I go back to Stonehenge? Can I go home? Teleport me home. Well, next one I play again, we'll see if I decide to switch out Cruel for something actually good. I can't believe I lost to both the first guys. But yeah, you see how freaking tough this is because this deck has nothing strong. Nothing at all strong that can handle that field. The strongest card in this deck is equivalent to like a semi-strong card in Rex's deck with the field, and everything in my deck is essentially weak in Weevil's deck and on Weevil's field, and he has a monster with 1900 that goes to 24. So I think we're just gonna be switching out to Twin-Headed Behemoth. This is a good lesson on finding out that the Cruel deck sucks. But that's all I got for you guys, people. This is a weird part 1. Maybe this should just be part 0. This is gonna be part 0. This ain't even gonna count towards the Let's Play. Part 0. Until next time, people, like, comment, subscribe. Give me some tips on the fusions for the Cruel deck if you know anything. And peace out.